sure. I
Shout
grew
out
up.
to everybody jumping on the Fargo show,
Mm-hmm.
Fargo podcast, where I do interview stories and I also do blogs. Y'all see the merch in the back? Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. But this blog I get into today, y'all know what it is. I got one of the YGs on here. You know what I'm saying? They want to come on the Fargo show, tell a story. You want to tell the people who you is?
Yo, I'm Hillary. I'm 17. I grew up in Albany, damn near my whole life.
What's some of the things you seen growing up in your
Growing
neighborhood?
growing up around here, you've seen a lot of crackheads, of course, a lot of people selling around here. You've seen a lot of fights, shootings, people dying in the middle of the street. Like you will actually see it.
Right. What school you went to? Right.
And so as a kid, I went to Morrison. But growing up in high school, I went to Albany.
Okay. How was your high school days?
Uh,
Well,
my
how is your high school days? I
um
apologize.
my high school days are currently going good. But definitely a ghetto school. A lot of problems there. You see,
How was your youth growing up? Like, far as your siblings and two-parent household?
uh, like in the house.
Like, yeah, with your parents and your life?
My parents were around. My dad left me when I was about like 3, but my mom was around. So I always used to consider my mom my father as well because that was a father and mother figure to me. My siblings, I have 4 siblings in total, but I'm the middle child. I only see 2 of my siblings though, which are on my mom's side. I don't see the ones on my father's side.
Okay. You
Hmm.
want to, actually, you want to tell the people why you don't see your
Um,
siblings?
when we were little, the last time I see my siblings when I was like 5. My brother now is 20 and my little sister is 16. I haven't seen them since I was 5. My dad had issues obviously with parents and they put the kids in a situation and kept them away from us. So I really couldn't see her. So my dad always considered me the favorite child because I was the only child he got to see ever.
Okay. So, how's your relationship with your father now, currently to this day?
Me and my father have a rocky relationship. When I was little, my dad always used to pick me up. Then my dad just stopped picking me up, and I always used to cry because he never used to
Right.
talk to me. But then my mom always used to tell me that as I grow up, I'm gonna get older, and I'm gonna learn that you don't have to cry no more. Because if somebody doesn't look for you, that means they don't really care about you. So as growing up, I stopped crying because it was no need for me to cry no more. I'm old enough to the point where if you want to see me, you want to see me. If you don't want to call me, that's your decision.
Right. Like, as far as was you like into any fights growing up in your neighborhood? Like, did you
Um,
have fights? Was
I'm.
you picked on? Because I noticed you
Mhm.
very beautiful. No
Thank you.
disrespect. So I know it's probably
Mhm.
younger females hating on you. Have you ever been through that situation?
I'm not gonna lie. When I was little, going to before I even went after I went to Morrison, I left Morrison. Then I went to a different school in Northeast. When I was going there, I could say I was getting bullied growing up. I would get bullied. People would call me ugly. They'll be like I'm big or fat. Like they would just say things about me, and I never really cared because it's like at the end of the day, that's your opinion. That's what you think. Not everybody thinks that of me. That's what you're gonna think. Not everybody thinks that about me. So I just had to get in that mentality that nobody can stop me. I'm my own person.
Right.
So I feel the way I feel. So I'm not going to pay attention to what you say. I'm going to
Okay.
pay attention to what I say and what everybody else thinks that's positive and not negative.
Right. So it wasn't no fights like growing up in the
Yes,
neighborhood.
definitely fights growing up. I got into younger, like being young, I got into like 2 good fights in middle
Okay.
school and I got arrested for one of them.
Oh, you
And
want to
then
talk about that?
yes, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I did a lot. I did a little bit too much. I'm not. I was. They were Brazilian. It was a Brazilian girl, and it was just problems with her. So
Right.
we were outside at recess, and I went up to her, and y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Brazilians have very long nails, so she like dodged her like nails in my skin,
Mm.
and I swung her, and I was beating her up, and by accident, I gave her a concussion.
Mm.
They had sent me to the district, and I had to go to the district because of the police district. They
Did they
sent me.
charge you? Actually charge you, or they let you go? Your parents had.
The only thing she did was make a restraint against me. It wasn't like it wasn't like I was going to jail for anything.
Okay.
They gave them paperwork. They asked
Was you
me,
scared?
no,
Okay. And besides that, have you ever been in any other trouble?
And any
Or
other?
like the system or anything like that?
Yes, I have been in a system. I've ran away before,
So you
and
was a runaway.
yes, for 6 weeks. I was on a
Was
run
that
for
the
six
first
weeks.
time, or how many times you ran away?
I'll give you 3 good times.
Can I ask you what made you run? What was the issue that you ran away from
My
the
mom.
first time?
My mom. My mom hit me with a crowbar, and my legs are messed up. That's exactly why I don't really wear shorts like that.
Right.
She messed up my legs with a crowbar, and she hit me badly to the point where my legs were like kind of bleeding, and I ran away the next day, and I didn't come back.
How long was you? How long was you away?
I was on the run for 6 weeks. Then when they finally caught me, it was 2 detectives that caught me, and my mom, my grandma, and my brother were outside of the door waiting.
What was the second time? Well, hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Where you stayed for them 6 weeks? With a friend or?
I stayed with a friend for those 6 weeks, but I stayed with my next door neighbor. So
you was right next door.
Yes, I was walking around. I was walking in front of the house, and they did not notice me at all.
Man,
that's how it went.
With it. You was slick.
Yes, I was literally walking in front of the house, and
you said you was staying with the neighbors.
Yes, I was staying with my neighbors, and I was like walking in front of the house, like to the point where they didn't even see me. But it was to the point where my dad came to the house and adjusted cameras in front of the house, in the yard, and in back of the house. So if they seen me coming through any of those places, they were gonna trap me.
So how did they figure out where you was at? Like how did they detectives find you?
They found me because my best friend, I was staying with my best friend at that time, and my best friend and my mom, like they knew each other. Their mothers knew each other. So she contacted her mother and she contacted my mother and told her that I was there. And when we came back to the house, I see 2 cop cars in front of the house. I see 2 detectives coming in the house, and my mom, my grandma, and my brother were standing outside the door. So they kind of trapped me in the house. So I couldn't really leave.
Was you scared?
No, but I knew what the result was gonna come out to. I knew that I had to leave, and I knew that I had to go home. So I was
like when you was on the run, right? How did you feel? Was you hungry? Was you eating good?
I was eating good. I had clothes on my back. I had everything. I was perfectly fine. Nobody said nothing. I was buying food for myself. I was going out buying clothes for myself, making sure I had things on me. I didn't do anything else.
Okay. Right. So all right, basically this is my next question, right? Did you ever was you like active, sexually active at that age when you was running away?
No. Okay. Never. Ever. See.
Okay.
It was never that easy to try to get to me with the man. No. Okay. Y'all couldn't ever do anything.
Are you sexually active now?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a child.
You do?
Yes.
How old is your child?
1. I have a boy.
Okay. You want to talk about that experience having a child?
Oh.
Are you currently with the child? What's going on with your child?
Yes, I am currently with my child. My child stays with me fully, but obviously has a father that he obviously goes to any day that his father wants to pick him up. Having a child was kind of rough. It was hard at a young age. Okay. But it wasn't. I wouldn't say that I regretted having a child or I would have aborted it. No, it's never bad. A child can actually change your life in a lot of good ways, not just in bad ways. Not just because you have to spend money on them or anything like that, or that's just an extra mouth to feed. No, it's a lot of good things that actually come with having a child.
I noticed. I see you with the hustlers a lot, the young YGs. What's going on with that situation?
You putting me on the spot. No, it's none of that. It's just
as far as you grew up with some right. Guys in
as
the
soon
neighborhood?
It's like when I was little, I'll give you about the age of like 10, 9, growing up. I used to just walk around here. Like we would have like water balloon fights and just like water gun fights, ride bikes around here, like do like fun stuff as kids. And then as we grew up, we just started being around each other, and everybody just clicked up. Everybody had their own crew. But growing up, I had my crew. Then my crew kind of like broke up because I only had one person, which was.
I kind of see you with more niggas than the street. Well, I ain't gonna say nigga. I kind of see you with the YGs.
because
with the young ladies out here.
I can't be around females, and I grew up damn near around all boys. So it's like being around females are very messy. I don't want to argue all day with females. I don't want to gossip, girl. I don't want to know about the boy you did something with last night. No, I don't want to do that. Like when I'm around boys, like I don't know, boys like get me sometimes. Like they, even if they're boys, but they get me. Like they just, we grew up around each other, so we know the same
But
thing.
I know they be trying to get with you. So how you spend them? Like what you tell them? Like
I don't talk to them. That's It's just a no no.
oh, all right.
It's just no. It's just you just gotta say no sometimes. And if they can't accept that, it's just feel how you feel.
Get mad. Someone get mad trying to fight.
Yeah, fuck are you talking about? I don't want to talk to you. This is not that.
Let's talk about one incident when somebody tried to talk to you and they got mad.
A grown
did some nut shit.
Gotcha. A grown ass man, like he was my trapper at that time, right? And he was like giving me like weed and stuff, but like I would pay for it. But it would be like sometimes that he would try to like talk to me and shit and like give me free weed to the point like he gave me, I'm gonna give y'all about like 200 packets worth of weed, like 200, like a lot of money. And all that money wasn't even his money. That he wasn't even supposed to be giving me. You were giving weed away. He's a grown ass man. Then he was texting me, yo, why this man text me? Can I put the tip in? What is you talking about, sir?
Whoa, y'all gotta watch these.
Are you cool?
Men out here.
The man's a pedophile, yo. I'm 17. This is not that. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the names.
How did
though.
You feel with him coming at you like that? Did you feel scary or was it like?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not scared of nobody. I don't fear nobody. I'm not scared. It's just it did feel uncomfortable though because it's like you're a grown ass man at the end of the day. I'm a young lady. You feel me?
How old was you at the time?
How old was I? I was 16 at the time.
Oh.
And you're like 30 something. You're a pedophile.
Do you get that a lot? Older men trying to talk to you?
Yes. Yeah. I just be walking down the block and then like people will say something to me or try to talk to me and I'll just ignore it because it's no need for you to talk to me. You're a grown ass man. Like me, I look older, but like you can like tell I'm a kid at the end of the day. Like people could tell I'm a kid. I look like a fucking child. Like I don't get it.
Could you say what they you think they just sick or it's something that they see maybe a figures part of figure on your body or something like that might attract them?
That what you just said right now.
What could you say that
and they're sick. They're sick as fuck because it's not the fact that you tried to get at me. Okay, it's cool if you try to get at me and you didn't know my age, but after I tell you my age, why are you still trying to talk to me?
All right, say if an older guy come and talk to you now, you might be interested in him. He might got a nice car. You might just be attracted to him. Would you tell him would you lie and tell him your age just to?
If I was in that predicament?
Yeah.
I would tell him my age. Why am I lying to you about that? That's not any female that do that, you have no respect for yourself nor any value. That's very.
What can you tell them? What females that's like that lie something?
What you really want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Y'all bitches is dirty. Like that's how that should go. Y'all bitches are really dirty and y'all have no respect for yourself nor any value. That's dirty for you, especially for you to be a female. You're a girl.
Right.
Like it's so many. The girls are very important. There's so many things about a girl that's so very important. Like your special area is very important. So for you to let any man or anybody take advantage of that, you're not like you have no respect for me at all.
Would you fault the male or the man that if he didn't know the age, but you should basically be able to figure it out. You can know a young girl by their mind.
You can.
Some of them,
how they think. Some of them are childish, and some of them really have that mindset that they really know.
Right.
Like you can tell, just like me, I could read somebody off the back of my hand. Like just the first impression means everything to me. The first time I meet you, I'm gonna know you because I know how you act, I know how you move, and I know that's how you're gonna continue to move.
Right.
That's how that should go.
But this part one, right?
Yep.
Tell me your name again.
My name Hillary, y'all.
All right, listen, I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions, and I'm gonna close it out. I ask everybody this question.
Right.
What some of the things you think we can do to slow down some of the violence in our city?
I just don't understand why it gotta be black on black crime. Like, why is y'all black people killing black people? Like, I'm not gonna lie, half of y'all be with the gang violence, half of y'all be fake as shit with with that. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all grew around. I be seeing to this day. I be seeing motherfuckers that grew around with people in the other hood that they didn't fuck with, but y'all still like now y'all beefing. Like that's weird. I don't care what nobody say. Every gun violence situation starts with a fight. It goes with a fight. Then it goes with people going on the internet talking. Then after the internet, it gets to the dissing. After the dissing, it gets to y'all killing each other. It make no sense. Then y'all killing and y'all missing y'all bullets and killing little kids and killing wrong people that y'all not supposed to be killing 24-year-old girls, 50 55-year-old men. Like that's not fair to everybody in this world, because if somebody did that to your family or if somebody did that to you, you would not like that. So don't do that to anybody else. That's just what everybody gotta do, and everybody just need to mind their business and stop being messy and spreading false rumors. Everything gets around with a rumor or somebody being messy. Just stop. That's all. That's just what everybody gotta do. Just mind your business and worry about y'all. Worry about what y'all gotta do. That's the only thing that everybody just gotta do, and the whole world would just be fine.
Anything you want to say to close it out?
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I gotta say one thing. Shout out to Fargo. That's one, and y'all gotta follow him. He do interviews. They the best interviews. He do stories as well, and he stole clothes. Come on.
Let's get it.
But the only thing I gotta say is, y'all, just stay productive and just stay aware of things.
Right.
And just be safe out here. That's all y'all gotta do.
Be back part 2.
Yes,
man,
I
that's
will.
dope. You're not 18 yet. I'll get your consent to post this video.
Yes, you can.
You don't have no pressure, nothing with
I ain't got nothing at all. I want everybody to see this. I want people to know about you.
Shout out to the Fargo Show.
Bye, y'all. Shout out to the Fargo Show. Papa Collins spending $1 with me.
The Hillary for coming on the Fargo, giving the Young Bucks some game. Let's get it. Tag a friend, tell a friend. Let's go.